Hello, this is another Gracie Baha Around a Leeds podcast. Is it wrong?
It's the North Leeds Jitz Kids podcast.
This is the North Leeds Jitz Kids podcast.
Indeed it is. Today we are doing a quick episode. We've just had a little class with Gabe. Professor Mike has finished up for the day and he won't be joining us, so it's everyone's favourite coaches. Coach T, Coach Gabe. So Gabe, I have heard you have been 10 years old for an entire week now.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
You can speak into the microphone and let people know.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa, not that close. It's going to hurt their ears.
I don't know how this works.
What's it like being 10?
Exactly the same.
It's the same.
The same.
Exactly the same?
Because we're just a year older.
Any wiser?
A little bit better at jiu-jitsu.
Oh, you got better at the jiu-jitsu in the past week, have you?
Yeah.
What have you learnt?
I learned Delahiva guard and a tripod sweep today.
And we just covered
with
that.
my GT.
GT, what does that mean?
GT.
Just thought I'm a G.
Yeah, you're a G, but your name is T.
That's true. If it rhymes, it's got to be true.
GT, yeah, GT.
And last week, what did we work on?
We learnt.
Yeah. We didn't learn English,
passes.
apparently.
We learnt some passes from the guard.
We did learn some passes. Do you remember what passes we did?
Over underpass.
Yeah.
Not the knee cut.
Yeah.
The knee cut.
It was the knee cut, also
knee
known as the
cut.
knee slice, is probably where you were getting
The
it
knee
from
slice,
first.
yeah.
There's a few names for them. We also learned something else. We learned a few...
Setups to the double leg. Yeah, double leg.
Yeah, setups to the double leg. So Gabe's got a really good double leg technique, and we just wanted some ways for him to set that up a little more strategically and sneaky. How did you find those? Did you enjoy them? What was your favourite one?
I quite liked the one where I need to walk round to your back, then they turn back into you, then you shoot.
Yeah, so for people listening, that's where if we grab the sleeve here, we walk around to this way, so when they square back up to us to face us, we shoot the leg. And I appreciate if you're just listening to that if you are watching, that made sense. If you're just listening, that didn't make much sense to you. We also did the knee slice and the over-under. Do you want to explain the knee slice to us?
So the knee slice is when delete this part.
You can't delete this part, mate. We're on. We're doing it. Shall I help you?
Yeah, help me.
So first, what do? We make a connection, don't we?
Yeah, you need to make you need to make your elbow and knee connection, and then you keep one of your legs out to the side so that they can't grab your leg, and then you just like slide over the knee with your knee after you've established the position.
Not a bad explanation, mate. It's hard to explain it without doing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've had some good news, haven't we, this past week as well? You're going to go back to school soon? Are you excited for that?
Yeah.
You see some of your friends?
Yeah.
What have you missed about school?
Nothing really, but I just want to go back to school because home's boring.
Yeah, got to get back into the routine of things. And of course, from April the 12th, kids' classes back on. Gabe has just cheered his hands. Remember, some people are just listening, they can't see you're cheering. Of course, yeah, so for people, parents listening, we will be back running kids' classes from the 12th of April, unless anything changes guidelines-wise. And we can get people doing proper training, Gabe, can't we?
I'm back on the mat.
Back on the mat. What do you think the first few kids' classes are going to be like?
Probably just like fundamentals again.
Fundamentals, it probably will be, to be honest. It depends what week we are on the Gracie Barra
Yeah.
curriculum, doesn't it?
We're probably going to be like week
And what
17, 18.
do you think you're going to be taking on warm-up?
I'll be counting 6 to 10.
He'll do the 6 to 10.
Yeah.
I think the class will be counting 6 to 10, won't they?
Oh, yeah, true, so I'll just go Star Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, you always go 1 to 5, remember? So yeah, Coach Gabe might take a few warm-ups. That'll be good, won't it? Get in front of all of the little champions.
And they're little kids.
Yeah. What about if you do it for the juniors and teens classes, for the
Ooh.
11 to 15-year-olds?
50.
I don't think you're going to do it for that one. So Gabe, then for the little champions, some of them might want to compete. And are we going to have a kids competition team at some point?
I want to join. I'm going to try out.
You're going to do the tryouts?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we haven't even devised the tryouts yet, but what do you think you'll have to do in a tryout?
Some takedowns, probably.
There might be some takedown. What if you were designing a kids comp class curriculum, or just the entry? Like, what do you have to do to get in? What do you have to show?
You actually need to show good sportsmanship.
It's very good. This is the answers I was looking for. Gabe said he knows everything, so.
And then need to be able to do some techniques and some passing.
Some techniques and passing.
And passing.
Is passing not a technique?
I meant takedowns.
Takedowns. Now, takedowns not techniques.
What?
Would you not say there's a double leg is a technique?
What? Yeah, I would classify double leg under takedown,
Yeah.
not technique.
Oh.
Well, it's a technique takedown. Yeah, so I would classify that as a takedown.
Yeah.
And then like ground, like if you're doing it on the ground, like passing is techniques.
Retentions we did today.
Retentions.
Tell us a bit about guard retention.
So if guard retention is when you block them from getting like an underhook or something.
So I think what Gabe's saying is that he's talking about his frames. So
Yeah.
we've got layers of the guard, don't we? So some
Feet.
Yeah. So you got a feet.
Then
what?
legs,
So knees.
knees,
And what's after knees?
hips,
Hips. And what?
and then
Frames.
frames,
Yeah.
then chest to chest.
Yeah, I mean, once they establish chest to chest, they've passed our guard. That's no good for us. They're going to get points. We're not going to be in a good position. So what Gabe was talking about is using frames to stop people coming close to us. It's not going to hold people forever, but it's long enough to do what?
To get squared.
Get squared. And how do we do that? What guard do we use?
You can use quite a few guards. We used today De La Hiva guard.
We did, but there was another kind of guard we used called
Scissor guard.
scissor guard, which is something you'll temporarily be in when you retain your guard. You've used frames. You get, what do you do with your knee?
You need with what knee? Oh yeah.
Bottom knee.
You do it. You put it in front of their torso, which is their tummy.
So your knee comes in, and what does your other leg do?
Goes around their head.
Knee comes in, leg comes over. Good stuff, man.
Knee comes in, leg goes over.
So what's the future of the Gracie Barra round day next week? Do you know what we're up to?
No,
You don't know?
no.
Oh man,
I only asked.
no one told you.
I only asked Dad in the car.
We've got some really exciting podcasts coming up, particularly on the adults podcast, if any of the parents are listening. We've got, Mike's will be in the Yorkshire Evening Post on Monday on the radio.
I will. I'll be in the Yorkshire.
You got some
Evening
pictures
Post.
done recently. Mike will be on the radio on Monday. And there's lots of other great things coming for our little champions as well. We're going to make some good podcasts and good content for you guys all the way up until April the 12th. So you can keep watching everything. And then by then, you'll be in here running around, having fun, getting tripped up, What's your favourite Little Champion game at the end of the class?
Depends, because if we're in here,
Bull Rush?
Bulldog,
Bulldog.
or something like that. Or and then another one might be if we're on Zoom. I quite enjoy Coach Gabe Says.
Oh yeah, should we talk quickly about Coach Gabe Says?
Yeah,
What is Coach Gabe Says?
It's a worldwide phenomenon.
Yeah, phenomenon. Yeah. What is it though?
So it's when Professor Mike says Coach Gabe Says, but it was originally going to be me who says Coach Gabe Says.
Until Coach Gabe was like, what do I have to say?
No, actually, that didn't happen to you.
No, is that a myth?
Right, so you can do it. So I can say it, but I wanted to say it
Because you wanted to do it, didn't you?
yeah.
Go on then, what is it though?
So it's when it's a bit like it's the exact same as Simon Says, but Jitz.
Simon Says? I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
I've only ever heard of Coach
Simon
Gabe
Says.
Says. No?
Simon Says.
Okay. And you call out what, jiu-jitsu moves?
Yeah.
And then they do the moves.
Yeah.
And then if what?
If they don't, you need to have integrity and and do 5 press-ups.
Yeah. We've got integrity, don't we, Gabe?
Yeah.
We would tell everyone if we, damage the door or anything, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't we? Yeah. All right. So, if you want, you can join us on our online classes and find out all about Coach Gabe Says, worldwide phenomenon. Phenomenon. Blah, blah, blah.
Phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Okay, guys. Crazy arms.
If you're watching this is Crazy Arms.
This is how the cameras actually turn off. Eventually. Come on, we need to wave crazy.